So when I got to Berlin, I really sort of locked myself in for 2 years. Got deep into creating these soundscapes, which I call sound ribbons. There's no pre-existing audio, and it's using a class-compliant iPad where I'm grabbing bits and pieces and processing everything from step sequencers to just wild reverbs to granular synthesis, and so they're never the same. It's all in real time. I don't use any synthesizers or samples. And so it's guitar. It's my version of what a guitar sounds like. At the same time, I started filming all these clips and kind of doing the same thing with another iPad where I'm processing them, mixing them, grabbing bits and pieces and projecting them while I'm also performing the audio end of it. It's demanding, but I love it. You're really in the now, and you're in the now, and the whole purpose is to get lost in the now. About that time, was working with this guy Peter Freeman, doing a record with him and Rick Cox. And Peter was a big fan of the way I worked with the guitar, and he wanted me to make a guitar album. As always, in the back of my mind, eventually I will do this. So I got back here. When I started getting more and more inspired, it was, I got to be doing this. But in the meantime, I was working with Bobby Previte on this album, Previte Chandler, that came out in February on Subsound. And so I was applying a lot of this stuff that I was experiencing with this area to that record. And that's also about the time that my mother moved into this facility. So, okay, I got a lot more time on my hands. I really got to focus on doing this guitar album. And so I started that process. And then at the same time, so I was doing these paintings and photographs and whatnot, and went down the path of manipulating that, which felt very similar to the way I manipulated audio. And I was saying, okay, and this is all connected to Salmon River, or that's all connected to, Cheffish Island, or it's all connected to a pond that's up through the woods there. I don't know, it just naturally happened for me, which is kind of unusual because usually I have to search for things. To bring it all to fruition, I was probably well into documenting this experience when I really decided, okay, I don't want to do a CD and I don't want to do vinyl, but I want something tangible. So I'll make it a book. And I was able to just be able to look at the bulk of the writing I had done and the paintings and sketches and the sound ribbons that I was putting together as compositions and going, this is just one of the same.